also active speaking. So you need to practice. Practice makes perfect. Yeah? Which one? Choose the proper channel that works for your audience. What is active listening? Angela. What is active listening? Is Angela here?
Yeah. I is listening actively.
What is your personal listening
while paying attention.
Listening while paying attention. So active listening is the act of giving full attention in the communication process. So it is the act of giving full attention in the communication process. So how do you practice active listening? So you ask questions. Any other thing that you can do? Sarah? Sarah is here?
No idea.
Yeah, just taking notes. Guys, commenting. Nigel, how can you practice active listening?
It's always your voice, Nigel.
Okay, so you can also do it by practicing non-verbal judgment. So you need to pay attention to how someone is carrying themselves and how they present themselves. Yeah? You need to practice active listening. So communication is not just telling someone or sharing ideas. So the moment you're sharing ideas, you also need to listen to what the other person is saying. So you need to practice active listening. You also need to practice listening. The third way in which you can improve your communication skills is by making your message clear. I think, was it Clement who said this? So you need to make the message short and clear. I think that's what he said. Why is it important to make your message short and clear? Easy understanding. Any other reasons? Why is it important to make your message simple and clear? Okay, so I think to some extent we all get bored with long messages. So when you are communicating, you need to make sure that your message is very clear and short. So go straight to the point. If you want to ask somebody, I'll just go straight to the point. Don't go through the point. If you also want to communicate, for example, the things, your assignments, the memos, what else? The reports, all those things need to be short and clear. When they are too long, it point. And make sure that these main points are direct to the point. That is how you can improve your communication skills. You need short periods of time to communicate, but it should be clear. The reason why it is also very important to make the message clear and short is because other individuals do not have the time. So they don't have the time to listen to what you're saying. They also don't have the time to read. So just go straight to the point. To make your message clear, you need to focus on the speed of communication. So you need to make sure that your message is clear. You need to make sure that your message is correct. It is concise. And you also need to make sure that your message is complete. So these are part of the C's of communication. There are 7, and these are just 4. We'll look at them later. So you can use the C's of communication to make your message clear. And the other way in which you can improve your communication skills is use the right channel and platform. So, for example, when you're at work, you need to use letters, memos, and anything that is office related, something formal. When you are with friends, you can just use verbal communication, or you can just text on WhatsApp or social media, anything. So you need to use the right channel and platform. So what we mean by using the right channel and platform is that you need to communicate the right way depending on the current situation. So like I said, you also need to make sure that the work that you are doing is included in that channel. So you look at the level of formality that is needed. The level of formality. That's why I said you can use letters and memos or even emails for work purposes, and you can use verbal or text for friends and family. Okay. Friends, you can use verbal or text. So that is about improving communication. Okay, so lastly, We are going to look at three things. First is we are going to define effective communication. And then we are going to look at the importance of effective and then barriers to effective and then we can call it a day. That is effective communication. The lie. What is the lie? Yeah, what is effective communication?
Communication which you know how to achieve your student goal.
We focus on achieving the study goal. Okay? Part of it. Any other idea? Three. Who's three? Wait, what's three? Yeah. She said you focus on achieving a common goal or a main goal. Can you add to that?
Effective communication. We might say that communicating using resources or ways that will help you achieve or if the person understands.
Yeah, that is correct. So, when we talk about effective communication, we are talking about the sender giving an idea or a suggestion or asking a question and the other understanding the message. So, you only know that effective communication if there is understanding. But if there are arguments, you know that it's not effective. So, effective communication is the sharing of meaning and understanding between the person sending the message and the person receiving the message. That is effective communication. So if I tell Benya to go and buy me chips with salad, with a little bit of tabola, then you need to bring exactly that. That's how we know that effective communication has been successful. So you're sharing meaning and understanding. So by the end of your communication, you have all reached one goal. And you all understand the same message. So to ensure that there is effective communication, the sender has to evaluate the message. The sender has to evaluate if the message is correct or not. So effective communication involves reading appropriately, it involves listening, and it also involves resolving misunderstanding. It also involves good products if you have business, and questioning. So all these things you guys have the past tense thing?
You can do it, but then you have nothing to write it down. You like to kind of
Okay, so I have been reading appropriately, listening, good product, and questioning. Resolving misunderstanding. So that is about effective communication. Can I write this down? Okay, so what is the importance of effective communication? So we'll look at the importance of effective communication in two segments. The first is in your personal life, and in the workplace. So why is effective communication important in your personal life? Thank you. Friends of Edward? We didn't have any. Okay, Edward's the first. There are two. Why is effective communication important in your personal life?
Madam, really,
Yeah.
the one is based on the ideas.
It helps one to express their ideas. Okay.
Trust.
Hmm?
Is there someone who wants to go?
To achieve the goal. Okay, so Lorraine says, what did you say?
Those people with this,
Express the ideas. Achieve goals. What else? Yeah. People are able to understand. Anything else?
Conflict resolving.
Hmm?
Conflict resolving.
Conflict with. Understand. In your personal life.
Helps you get what you want.
Hmm?
Helps you to get what you want.
How?
By, as you said, communicating clearly and
I didn't even know what to do.
by communicating clearly the thing that you want, easy for you to actually say what you want.
Okay. Okay, so if you wrote all these in an exam, they are correct. But in addition to that, effective communication improves social, emotional, and mental health. So it also helps with deeper connections. It helps to create new bonds. So they come because of trust and transparency. And just like this one, in the workspace, it also helps to resolve conflicts and misunderstandings. Why is it important to have effective communication in the workspace? Edwin, the second.
You get the result in pain. Once you get the result, you get what you want in simple way.
In hungry. It's your turn. I thought this was a secret zone. I will need you to explain it.
Okay, since it's the workplace, then you need a amount of people. So mostly you get the positive results. How about that? Yeah.
And communication is key. You can always think of anything. It is correct. Oh. Okay, fine, most of the things are correct. Any other importance of effective communication? Well, yeah, that's the importance of effective communication. What are barriers to effective communication? Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Okay, someone say noise, which noise?
Justin.
Who says noise? This one.
This one.
Edwin. Which one? Which type of noise? Good?
Sound noise.
Sound noise, okay. Okay, so barriers to effective communication by definition it could be anything that interrupts effective communication. effective communication. Or in other words, these are the problems that may occur during communication. What are the examples of the barriers to effective communication?
Poor communication.
Hmm?
Poor communication. Noise.
No.
Fragile. Why are you giving me?
That is a lot. Okay, so but all those are great. Let's help people communication. Between what? No. So these are the main barriers to effective communication. The first is nonverbal communication or nonverbal signals. How does this affect communication? Why? Wait, wait. Yeah? No. How does it affect communication? We explained nonverbal signals just today.
When someone takes a risk,
Nonverbal communication. Guys, what is nonverbal communication?
Communication that uses the same language. So, yes,
Okay. So how does it affect effective communication? Yes?
affecting a way that a person who can fear of speaking out this time.
Okay, so sometimes the person seeing, because nonverbal communication is about seeing. You're not talking. So the person seeing cannot understand some of the things. Yeah?
It's a question that looks like an element about the communication.
Okay, so if the person does not have knowledge about the topic and anything, just think you raise your hand.
The message will mean different things when we press.
Yeah, the message can mean different things depending on the culture. So sometimes even your posture, your gestures, your eye contact, it could mean something totally different to the person. So they do affect communication. For example, if you are talking to someone and your posture is bad, they are going to be affected by that. And sometimes even the posture can also affect you from understanding the message. So nonverbal communication of signals. Prejudgment, how does it affect communication? I haven't heard from you. Yes, please.
What?
How does prejudgment affect effective communication? How is it a barrier to effective communication?
Okay. Some people can give different opinions based on that. So some of the opinions and judgments may be positive or negative.
A very good example. Who calls Gomshi?
Me, I'm telling you.
You're serious?
Yes.
Oh? Forgive us in advance. But we have all judged Ushiri in a way. So it's even hard to listen to him as, I'm going to put it in quotes, but as a prophet. So because we have already made conclusions about it. So this is the same with everyone that you don't like. For example, Benyala's MCP, she cannot listen to TV. You have already judged TV. Or even a phone. So prejudgment, the way you look at someone, the way you judge someone affects if you're going to listen to their message or not. That is prejudgment. I hope that connects it. If you forget about it, remember Bushi. And then there is language. How is language a barrier to effective communication? A very good example is the Tumbukas and the Chewas. So they could talk about you while you're there because you don't understand. They're going to call you things because you don't understand. So sometimes you can move to a new location with a different language. It means you can't communicate with them. So language is also a barrier to effective communication. Then there is emotional interference. A very good example is heartbreak. Heartbreak, yes. When you are heartbroken, it can be hard to listen to anything. You could be here but thinking about your ex. Or just being so close to Christ. So yes, emotional interference. Or if you had an argument at home and you come here at school, it's going to affect your classes. So that is emotional interference. And then there is relationship. Now this is as simple as that, relationship. How you are friends or how you hate someone or how you don't like someone affects if you listen to their message. If you have a bad relationship with your relatives, there is nothing they can say that is going to And lastly, there is communication systems. For example, bad signals and whatever technology that is used for communication, it can affect barriers to communication. So, for those who didn't attend last week's classes, let's see. So we can talk about your assignment. That is all for today, guys. We are going to meet at 3. Guys, we are meeting at 10.
Wow.
Before children. Yeah, you got to that.